Spanangwabo, your sports guru. Catch me live every Saturday morning from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Only on Nirvana Wild FM. Your beat, your music. Danko.
The views, opinions, or comments expressed on this program does not reflect the views, opinions, or comments of the radio station or its management.
You are tuning into Sports Geek with Spanelo Ngobo, only on Nirvana Wild FM. Your beat, your music. Halala.
City
We are the Lions. We like to move like that. Why? Simply because this afternoon all roads lead to Ellis Park Stadium. Simply because it is the Currie Cup final. The pride of Johannesburg. That is the mighty Fidelity ADT Lions. They host their counterparts all the way from Diamond City, from Kokimbali. That is none other than Suzuki Griquas. Yes, it is the 87th edition of the Currie Cup final. It takes the center stage this afternoon. Remember that Lions, they become the first team to play back-to-back finals. Remember that last season they were in the final. They hosted the boys from Banana City. That is none other than the mighty Hollywood Bet Sharks. But unfortunately, things did not go according to the plan in as far as the home side are concerned, in as far as the pride of Johannesburg is concerned. That is the mighty Lions. They lost to the Sharks with just less than 30 seconds to go. Lions, they were leading the game by 14-16, and then surprise, the mighty Sharks, they got that penalty with just less than about 30 seconds to go. Who can forget that 59 meters drive by Hendricks in that dying seconds of the game? And then Hendricks, he drove that ball over the bar, and then in so doing, he saw the boys from Banana City, the mighty Sharks, clipping the mighty Lions at home and beating them by 16-14. A job well done indeed by the Durban boys. That was last season. Fast forward to this season, to this afternoon, Lions, they get a chance to get things right. Whatever that they got wrong last season in the Currie Cup final, they do have a chance this afternoon to rectify that. But this time around, they will have the boys from the Diamond City Suzuki Griquas to deal with. We remember that the last time Lions won the Currie Cup final was way back in 2015. That makes it 10 years since the last time Lions lifted the Currie Cup final. While on the other side, the boys from the Diamond City Suzuki Griquas, the last time they lifted the Currie Cup, wait for it, 55 years. Yeah. That was the last time Suzuki Griquas, they last lifted the Currie Cup. We remember that way back in just 3 years ago in 2022. Griquas, they had their hopes high. They convinced their fans that it was the time, that was way back in 2022, that they were going to lift it. Why? Simply because they reached the final and they were playing at home. That is the Suzuki Griquas. They had a date with the boys from Mpumalanga. That is A-Link Pumas. Everybody tipped Suzuki Griquas to walk away victorious way back in 2022 when they played at home in that final. Surprise, surprise, the boys from Mpumalanga, they had other ideas. A-Link Pumas, they dumped the home side. That is at the time, that was Suzuki Griquas. They lost the final. That was way back in 2022. 3 years down the line, Griquas, they get a chance to flip the script this time around, but they'll have to do it the hard way because they are on the road. Lions, definitely they're not gonna make it easy for them, especially considering what happened to the mighty Lions last season. I'm sure Lions this time around, they know exactly that the rugby match plays full 80 minutes, not 79 minutes and 30 seconds, because that's what happened last season. They lost concentration with just 30 seconds to go, and then boom, the Sharks punished them in so doing, and then we saw the Sharks eventually walked away victorious with just 30 seconds to go. Hendricks, who can forget that 60 meters drive. This afternoon, all roads lead to Johannesburg. Ellis Park Stadium is the venue. The event is the Currie Cup final. The home side, Lions, they take on the Diamond City Boys, Suzuki Griquas. We saw what happened to Lions last season. Will they get the chance to flip the script this time around and put a smile on their fans this time around?
I remember we were having a show here in studio, and you stated that after the show, I'm rushing to the
Oh, yes, and I was there.
I didn't forget that one. So
I was there, and it was cold.
And it was cold.
Yes.
It was cold, surprisingly so. So, and you spoke about how Suzuki Griquas lost in 2022, 1926 against the Pumas, of which they also want to redeem themselves. They also want to flip the old script.
Yes.
Because 55 years for me is decades. You look at also our very own ADT Lions. They've done well. So is Suzuki Griquas, because of when you check the round robin, they finished first, and then Suzuki Griquas second, of which they were separated by 1 point because of ADT Lions has 26 points and Suzuki Griquas had 25 points. And then they also went on to play in the semi-finals last weekend, where Suzuki Griquas hosted Toyota Cheetahs, and they managed to win 25-5. And then the ADT Lions who thrashed the Salam Boland Cavaliers, whom, remember, at some point they were on form.
Yes, Cavaliers, they had a stellar first season. They were doing very well at this. So for the Lions to beat Cavaliers, who had a great season this season in the semi-finals, I think that's one of the reasons that might make Lions to be the favorites.
And that's a heavy beating, 67 and 19. So that was too much.
That's a thrashing and a half.
Something that I never anticipated. But then you check also, you spoke about the Sharks. The Sharks have had a disappointing season in this edition of Currie Cup.
They did not even make it to the knockout
Top
stages.
4, yes, exactly.
And they're the defending champions, for crying out loud.
You also spoke about the Pumas as well. They couldn't make it to the top 4 as well, whereas they were previously they
beat Griquas at home. Yes,
the Griquas at home. So which makes this fixture very interesting. And then you go also in the round robin. The very same ADT Lions thrashed the Suzuki Griquas. So I think for me, both teams will be saying we want to redeem ourselves. We lost in 2022 as Suzuki Griquas, and then also the ADT Lions last year. So
last season
at
home,
Nogal. So something that we never anticipated. So, but for me, looking at how they finished this edition of Currie Cup this season, ADT Lions, I think for me, I'll have to give to them, because of they've showed even in the round robin that we can beat Suzuki Griquas, but Suzuki Griquas on the other side, and we're saying we want to make history. Mziwa Nkosi of ADT Lions against the Peter Berg of Suzuki Griquas. Both of them, they'll be saying we are eyeing for that championship title, just to write history, because of 55 decades, like you spoke, for Suzuki Griquas, just too much. But ADT Lions will be saying we finished first in the round robin. We've beaten them in the round robin as well. The scoreline was 37-7 when ADT Lions thrashed Suzuki Griquas. So we can do it again and wrap up this edition of Currie Knockout in style, which took me back to our URC United Rugby Championship, where Leinster, remember Leinster finished top of the standings. Previously they would lose in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, but when it matters most this time around. They finished in the top of the standings and they went all the way to the final. If I'm not mistaken, it was against Vodacom Bulls, which was a wonderful win. So hopefully, ADT Lions will do the same this afternoon later tonight.
Oh yes, absolutely. The mighty Fidelity ADT Lions, they owe it to their fans. They just cannot afford to disappoint their fans. 2 years on the trot at home in Nokala in the final. They just cannot afford to get to two finals and not win any of them and have nothing to show for it. Just brag, oh, we reached 2 finals on the trot. But where's the trophy? Where's the trophy?
Eish.
There's no trophy icon.
Eish.
So Lions, they're definitely under pressure, especially also considering that they're playing at home.
And I've checked in some of the players. Some of them, they also served at the Springboks. Asinatin Tlabakanye comes to mind,
yes.
as well as Ruan Fenter. So I think that experience, because Asinatin Tlabakanye will definitely be their vice captain this afternoon. So hopefully his experience will add value to the team. But I think they need to go all out to redeem themselves. They really, really are having on paper an upper hand, but then Suzuki Class, one may say they are underdogs as well.
Oh, they are the overwhelming overdogs, if there is such a thing.
They want to cause some upsets. I think we are in for a lovely match.
Oh yes, we're definitely in for a treat this afternoon. Kickoff for that game is at 3 p.m. This afternoon at Ellis Park Stadium as the home side. The pride of Johannesburg, Fidelity ADT Lions try to get things right this time around. They just simply cannot afford to disappoint their fans 2 seasons on the trot, get into the final and have nothing to show for it. Suzuki Klaas on the other side, they do not have any pressure. It will just be a question of how do they take the underdog attack. Who knows, maybe that underdog attack might just work in their favor and disappoint the firm favorites in the form and shape of the mighty Lions, in the form and shape of the home side, who last lifted the Currie Cup final just 10 years ago, while on the other side, Suzuki Klaas, the last time they did this was way back 55 years ago. So surely, by the look of things, if you look on paper, odds are stacked against the boys from the Diamond City, Suzuki Klaas. No one will put any blame on them should they go and lose. Nobody expects Klaas to get over the line this afternoon.
And statistically, when you check again, Avrusim Fidelity ADT Lions, they've won it on 11 times and they were runners up on 13 times. You can see that this particular final favors them a lot. So you spoke about Suzuka having not won in the last 55 years. But for me, they can't afford to disappoint their fans today.
They can't.
Ellis Park Stadium, some of them, they're calling the venue Emirates Airline. So let's wait and see.
Oh yes, it is going to be interesting indeed. And also looking at whom did the Klaas beat in the semi-final. They beat their neighbors in the form and shape of Cheetahs, who are not a bad side after all in as far as this tournament is concerned. So Klaas, they do have the ability. They do have the ability to cause the upset. So all I can say to Lions, be warned. Klaas, they might just not be the pushovers that everyone expects them to become this afternoon.
And you are right, because I am looking at the round robin where they played those 7 matches and they've got something in common. They won 5 matches apiece.
Yes.
They've also lost 2 matches apiece. They're only separated by 1 point. I think maybe the bonus point as well played a key part amongst the two and ADT Lions. So for them going into this game as Suzuki Klaas, they will be saying we are underdogs. We can fancy a chance because they've beaten us. We know their strengths and weaknesses when we lost 37 by 7 points during the round robin. So it's going to be a lovely final. And
that time, that match when Klaas lost to Lions, there was not too much at stake. Their fate was already confirmed in as far as the semi-finals are concerned. So the stakes were not too high at that time when the Klaas lost. Yes, they lost to Lions. What do they say? They say you're as good as your last game.
Yes.
The Lions, they might fancy their chances considering that they beat the Klaas in that last pool match. But if you look at it, the stakes were not high at all. Because the Klaas and Lions, both of them, they knew they were home and dry. The home semi-final was already secured, especially for the Klaas. So they did not have to go all out and beat Lions at that stage. This time around, surely, the state of affairs has changed.
It has changed indeed, and we are anticipating a packed number of fans that side. So just to experience this, who will make history? That's the main question. Can Suzuki Klaas cause an upset? Will the ADT Lions make sure that they go all the way to redeem themselves considering what transpired last season, I think it's all in their court. Mziwa Kenkosi, the coach,
Yes.
has done well for me. Peter Berg, I think will be saying, let me fancy my chance. And of course, an upset, as he rightfully said, that they are also underdogs going into the final.
Oh yes, so talking of fans making their way to Ellis Park Stadium, I can tell you that the tickets are very, very cheap. So you've got no reason not to make it to Ellis Park Stadium. They start as low as 50 rands. So you can definitely afford to take your whole family. And there are also park and rides, go Clearwater Mall and Eastgate Mall. So you can leave your vehicle there. There are shuttle buses that they will take you to Ellis Park Stadium. And also at Johannesburg Stadium, you can also go and park your vehicles there. And then you'll get the shuttle that will take you to Ellis Park Stadiums. And also the Gautrain will also be ferrying fans. So you've got no reason not to take your family and go and pack that Ellis Park Stadium. Bring the gears, bring the energy. May the best team win. Come this afternoon in the 87th edition of the Currie Cup final 2025. Madiba, your parting shot. Whom do you tip to walk away victorious?
Definitely Fidelity ADT Lions for me, so they can't afford to lose twice. But I was also disappointed with the Hollywood Bet Sharks and also the Vodacom Bulls.
They are the defending champions. They didn't make it
exactly
to the knockout stages.
And at some point, you spoke also in the studio that some of their tickets their entrance are for free.
Yeah, for free,
that's
yes.
in preparation for the URC that is upcoming next weekend. So they could have done better for me. But Fidelity ADT Lions for me will definitely be crowned as champions.
Oh yes, there you have it, South Africa. Our sports analyst in the former chairperson Madiba Peter saying that he's definitely disappointed with Hollywood Bet Sharks and the Vodacom Blue Bulls, the way they played this season. I believe the Sharks, they tried and did everything to try and lure the fans to come back to the stadium and fill up the Shark tank, but it wasn't to be. The Sharks, they did not get a chance to make it to the knockout stages and stand a chance of defending their trophies. Surely that is disappointing indeed for the defending champions to not make it to the knockout stages. On the parting shot, our sports analyst Madiba Peter tips the pride of Johannesburg, Fidelity ADT Lions, to eventually walk away victorious come this afternoon. The one thing certain is that the Diamond City boys, they will definitely will not just lie down and allow a lion to run all over them. They will definitely take the fight to them. So Lions, be rest assured, the boys from Kimberley, they'll definitely won't make it easy for you at all.
They'll want to put Northern Cape on the map. Let's wait and see, but it's going to be a lovely final once again.
It is going to be a lovely final indeed. The kickoff time is 3 p.m. this afternoon, Ellis Park Stadium. May the best team win. From Gauteng perspective, from Johannesburg perspective, we'll be hoping that the local boys, Gauteng Lions, they will definitely get it right this time around.
We are the Lions, oh, we like to move like that. This is the time, this is the place where we roll, the place where we win. It is the day, it is the place, see our ball, see our umbrella. Come on now, we've come a long way since the day that we started.
Siyabonga, siyaphumelela. We are the Lions. We like to move like that. We're sitting on top of the world. So surely come this afternoon. That's going to be the order of the day from the fans at Ellis Park Stadium as the home side, the pride of Johannesburg. Finalist ADT Lions as they welcome the boys from the Diamond City down. Go Kimberley down. Go Northern Cape. You are tuning in to Sports Geek with Sibonelo Ngcobo. Here co-piloting the show with none other than our sports analyst Modiba Peter. And surely this is the show. This is your all access pass to all the sporting codes. That is where passion meets play through robust conversation, and today's show is no exception, as we'll kickstart our show by having a robust discussion with none other than Ernest, Klaas, all the way from Bloemfontein. We will look at Orlando Pirates news and hear what he has to say. We saw Orlando Pirates last weekend. They won the MTN 8 final for the fourth time on the trot, and I believe this weekend they do have a date from the team from all the way from Lesotho in the CAF Champions League. So Ernest Klaas is our guest. We'll be talking to him telephonically and hear what he has to say and what can we expect from Orlando Pirates, especially in this tournament going forward. So as far as the league is concerned, will they continue with their bridesmaid role that they've been playing for the past 3 seasons, playing the bridesmaid role to Mamelodi Sundowns, always coming second in as far as domestic football is concerned. So Ernest Klaas has got all that and more for us. We'll be connecting him all the way from Bloemfontein. Mangaung, sit off for Roses, Mopereteo, if you will. At the summit, like I said, we'll be in conversation with Ernest Klaas from Bloemfontein, which will be followed by cricket. And after that, we'll change gears straight to rugby. And then after that, we'll talk netball and stuff. The Netball World Cup has finally taken place out in Gibraltar. Modiba Peter will tell us all that and more as we continue during the course of the show. As we wrap things up, we'll look at what's happening in as far as motor racing is concerned. I believe this weekend all roads lead to Azerbaijan. That's where Formula One and motor racing takes the center stage this weekend. But in football, we'll talk to Ernest, and then after that we'll look at what's happening as far as domestic football is concerned. So as European football, we'll talk your your English Premier League, La Liga, so as Serie A. So don't you dare move Marcel. We've got all the entertainment for you in the house. On that note, Modiba, good morning and welcome to Nirvana World FM. Your beat, your music. We missed you a lot last weekend.
Yeah, due to the commitments, definitely. So a very good morning to you and also our very own palette behind the scenes and our lovely viewers. Yeah, it's good to be back, and yeah, looking forward to dissect what will be taking place this wonderful weekend. A lot is taking place. Sit down, relax. We've got you covered, and this is Sports Geek.
Oh yes, sit back, relax, and allow us to entertain you, allow us to keep you informed, especially when it comes to sports and stuff. We don't talk only football. Anything that is sports related that goes in this show. So just sit back, relax, and as always, allow us to entertain you. Let's go for a breather. When we return, we'll definitely be in conversation with Ernest Klaas, all the way from Bloemfontein, Mopereteo, City of Roses, if you will.
Bangaphakamise iswa Cimibane kayingozi nalomntwana uyangifuna ukuzama izodwa mangangithanda uzoyisodwa mangangivolela uzongibona lo mntwana ikrimi ngiyakutshela wena ngale Gucci drip yababa nana bangaphakama uzoyisodwa Cimibane kayingozi nalomntwana uyangifuna ukuzama izodwa mangangithanda uzoyisodwa mangangivolela uzongibona lo mntwana ikrimi ngiyakutshela wena ngale Gucci drip yababa nana awukhona umbuzo engiyobuza kala nazingane zigcwele kala nanguphori yabangena ngada nangusemu uyamosha ngada nangumiyane yababona ngada kabza small uyakhuza ngada cela ukubuza intombi ezila kuthi nazi impilo ela imoto akudala ngiyithest mina ungazongithesta ngakutesta mina awuhlala ungihlupha uyangithesta wena ngemali engakho ngangithenga wena insimbi yakudala ngiyithest mina ungazokutshela ngakubheja mina ngemali engakho ngangimela mina ngemali engakho ngangithenga wena
awuthemba inkosi unabatheli bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi engathi loju hey engathi loju yebo awuthemba inkosi unabatheli bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi engathi loju hey engathi nyabadlali awusifora nyabangena awu-16V adokotela take it easy asimela athamaya engayambela show me your number afulavala atsikitsiki athaboboki achimbikawo athebavimba halakasha ayebo awuthemba inkosi unabatheli bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi engathi loju hey engathi awuthemba inkosi unabatheli bathi loju upasa kamnandi engathi loju uthemba kamnandi abathi loju usipesa kamnandi engathi loju hey engathi yebo
Welcome. This is your favorite station. Stay tuned.
I know a place not far away where two people go when they know what they have is real. Love never felt so good, 'cause I feel so alive. I never thought I would find someone I could hold on to. Then you came along when I needed someone to love me forever. Darling, this time I knew that it's true, for I can feel the love inside me through you. Honesty
You are tuning into Sports Geek with Sponelo Ngobo, only on Nirvana World FM. Your beat, your music. Halala. Pirates Dumela, our Bloemfontein Dumela, all the Buccaneers fans Dumelang, our Sanbonani Kalongenkala, Konkenjaran Kolangale, Kalum Namsanje. If you're a Buccaneer fan, oh, surely you've got all the reasons to be all smiles, smiling from ear to ear. Be quiet simply because Orlando Pirates, whether you like it or not, they are definitely team of the moment in as far as South African football, especially cup games are concerned. They've been doing it season in, season out, especially when it comes to MTN 8 Wafa last man standing. Oh boy, do Orlando Pirates dominate that trophy, or do they dominate that trophy? Like they always say, numbers do not lie. Orlando Pirates, they've been doing this for 4 years on the trot, winning MTN 8 Cup without any struggle. You bring your Orlando Pirates, you bring your Mamelodi Sundowns, you bring your Stellenbosch, you bring your whoever, your Amazulu, your Polokwane, whoever that you want to bring, your Golden Arrows, as long as it is MTN 8 Wafa, Orlando Pirates, they are guaranteed that they will dump you and just push you aside. On that note, we definitely have a discussion with one of the Orlando Pirates faithfuls in the form and shape of Ernest Klaas, all the way from Bloemfontein, City of Roses, Moperetsu, if you will. Ernest Klaas, good morning and welcome to Nirvana World FM. Your beat, your music. Ernest, who's it?
Good day, Mr. Ngolo.
Yeah, how's it, Ernest?
I'm fine, and how are you, sir?
Ah, great. Oh, your voice says it all that you are fine. And who can blame you? You've got all the reasons to be fine. Following what happened last weekend out in Mpumalanga and Bombela Stadium, to be exact, where Orlando Pirates, it was a question of will they continue dominating MTN 8 Cup, or where Stellenbosch, the boys from the One Lens, had other ideas where they're going to spoil the party for Orlando Pirates. What a game for Orlando Pirates. What sheer dominance by the boys from Orlando.
Mr. Ngolo,
yes, sir.
About the game of last week, it was not so simple because the game started very well in terms of teams being 50-50 in terms of attacking. If I'm still remember, only a save that changed that save on that game, it was for Barnes.
Yes.
And Parrot on target was more than a Stellenbosch team.
Yes.
And the second half, Parrot came stronger, creating those changes but missing them.
Yes.
Yeah, but the coach, it came with the plan to come with the substitute of Moreni and that guy.
Mabasa.
Who's that?
Mabasa and
Mabasa.
And Apolis.
Yeah, Mabasa and
Apolis.
And Apolis.
Yes.
Apolis did change the game because it did create the changes.
Yes.
Assist 2 goals, and really did play well on the second half because Pirates was attacking more
Yes.
than the first half. Then you go to the extra time. Extra time, Pirates fresh legs did change the game a lot because it did come with a lot of changes. Then they were over the Stellenbosch. They didn't get any chance. As I have told you before,
Yes.
come 8 o'clock, Pirates will do the show.
But it wasn't easy. They had to put in another shift, a 30 minutes shift to try and twist things to their favor.
Yeah, but you still remember I said to you, the team that have prepared well will win the game.
The team that is what?
Because
Can you repeat that?
The team that prepared well for that game
Yes.
will win the game.
And
Because
yes.
it seems as if the other team was wanted more. Even though we knew Stellenbosch did reach the finals,
Yes.
but never won anything. But Pirates was wanted more to make it 4 times in a row.
So talking of Orlando Pirates doing it 4 times on the trot, year in, year out, what do you think actually is the recipe or the secret of success, your Orlando Pirates, especially when it comes to MTN 8 Cup, Ernest?
It seems as if on the Cups we are doing well in terms of approaching them by the positive mind, because in terms of attacking, Pirates can attack with the speed. Then depend only the players that are on the available on the day. But each and every time when they are playing MTN 8, they are giving their all to win the MTN 8.
Oh yes, okay, Ernest, I do have my co-host here in the form and shape of Modiba Peter. I believe he's got a question for you as well.
How are you, Ernest?
Come again, sir?
How are you? The name is Modiba Peter, the sports analyst here. I hope you are good. So I've got 2 questions to ask. The first one is, were you not worried? Because when I watched that game, I felt Stellenbosch were very cautious and a bit defensive and trying to play on counter-attack, but then they didn't create too many chances. The only chance that I remember it was when Sanel Bands well saved by Sipo Chain, and also I think the goalkeeper, Sich Defense, did excellently in that game, made brilliant saves. Were you not worried about those missed chances, that if there was a clever team which was attacking, that particular team, had they gotten a goal, so will it be a concern to you? And secondly, so I'm looking at Orlando Pirates going forward, because I realize that they need to fix their consistency with the Betway Premiership, and some of their matches have been postponed, the likes of your Makesi and the upcoming Amazulu matches. Don't you think that when Pirates come back from Cape, because if they're also playing in Bloemfontein, by the way, so
This weekend, yes.
at the Free State Stadium, don't you think that this might disrupt them with the chances of challenging for the league title? Because of, I realized that last season Pirates had the same scenario where they had games in hand. At some point they dropped points. So, and teams that are currently playing, so they're busy picking up points. Well, are you not worried about that this might disrupt them with congestion of fixtures as well as complacency?
Yeah, yes, I did agree with you in terms of I was worried if those changes Stellenbosch to convert it.
Yeah.
Because in football, we only have those chances maybe to bury the team. But if you didn't bury them, if they got the chance, they're going to punish you.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, and in terms of Pirates coming back, in terms of in the league, maybe struggling, but at the end, by chop and change this one by Mahopa.
Yes.
I think it depends, man, on the day which player that raises his hand in the training session to say to coach, I want to play. That is my opinion.
Okay, Ernest, you touched on a very, very good point. You said you are very, very happy with how Orlando Pirates performing as far as the cup games are concerned, as compared to the league game, which is the marathon in this case. Which takes me straight to the next question. For the past 3 seasons, you guys, Orlando Pirates, you had been playing the bridesmaids role to Mamelodi Sundowns. Always, you guys have been singing this song, Amper Marni Stamperni, or in English, what do they say? Almost doesn't count. You've always been number 2 to Mamelodi Sundowns. When do you think you guys are gonna change the script and change things around and for a change, dislodge Mamelodi Sundowns at the summit in as far as the South African league is concerned, because you guys had been number 2 forever. Don't you think it's about time you dislodge Mamelodi Sundowns lapana ku number 1?
Okay, Mr. Ngogo, the thing is that thing gonna change this season.
Yes.
Because it seems as if maybe even though our Mamelodi Sundowns is always on number 1 spot, they are struggling a bit this season.
Okay.
But I think it's gonna change this season, and it's gonna be a season that we say maybe Pirates will done well in terms of chasing the league to become number 1, because we've been a long time being number 2.
Oh yes,
Without any
yes.
changes. But right now, I think the coach that is being brought to the Buccaneer is going to make that thing change forever this season.
Ernest, I've got another question here. What do you make of your coach, Abdeslam Wado? Remember, at the start of the season, fans were not happy with some of his selections, where after losing 2 matches against the Sekhukhune United and Marumo Gallants 1-0 and 2-1 respectively, so majority were saying, we're quoting the coach, saying the coach must go, the coach is a plumber. But this time around, after having won the MTN8, remember, before he could partake in this particular final, he was involved in a horrific accident, and spirit recovery to him. And I'm one person whom as well have defended the coach. I said that the fans must be patient with the coach, and then I gave a typical example of Jose Rivero playing against Stellenbosch in this first game of the season, where Pirates were lost 1-0. I still remember one of the players called Antonio van Wyk at the Danny Craven Stadium was the goal scorer, and the very same fans stated that the coach must go, but then he went on to win the Nedbank Cup as well as the MTN8. So don't you see the same with Abdeslam Odo, because of some of the fans are not happy with these selections and match temperament, whereby concentration, tactics as well. So what do you make of your coach?
According to my analysis of the coach came in Pirates and wanted to change the team, because if you still remember, the last season players, it's only Mkota that left Pirates.
Yes.
Then the coach came and they were signing new players. Then he wanted to change, to check the combination of those new players.
Yeah.
And it did cause him to lose those games of Marumo and Sekhukhune.
True.
Yes. But in terms of being patient, you should be patient for the coach in terms of, because we are not expecting maybe to do well in the cup, even though the team was not performing at well in the league games. But as a coach, somehow, the other things maybe will work for you.
Yeah.
Then we work against you to lose the game. Because sometimes no coach goes to the game saying, I want to win this game. Every coach wanted to win each and every game. But it's only mentality of the players, those who wanted to play or those who don't want to play. Because in the team, if you are new as a coach, you don't need to change to do a lot of changes. We should go with those teams that were been playing last season. Then we make the changes 1, 2, introduce 1 player, 2 players, then the team can gel.
Yeah, because of you took me back to how he started the approach where the likes of young Witumelo Radiopani was introduced, and the fans were not happy because they are used to Tsehofatso Mabasa, the sniper, as well as Mahopa. And Tsehofatso Mabasa also deserves credit because this is a player who scored in back-to-back finals against the very same Stellenbosch. Remember, Pirates won 3-1 as well as 3-0 this season. So yeah, that's how the fans just know their team. The exclusion also of Talent Mbata, that's where fans were just unhappy. But so far, ever since he's brought him back, and I also emphasized there that the coach must bring back those experienced players who did well under Jose Rivero, and results started coming.
Okay, Ernest, still looking at the players that were doing business for Orlando Pirates last season versus the signings that you guys did off a season. What is your take in as far as the new signings are concerned? Are you really convinced that you guys will definitely have the very strong arsenal, strong players in your arsenal to dislodge Mamelodi Sundowns, challenge Mamelodi Sundowns, go on and win the league? Do you guys really have the depth to give Mamelodi Sundowns a run for their money this season, Ernest?
And I still believing that you can challenge Sundowns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the team that we have right now got a lot of talent, young boys and experienced players. then working together with the coach, those players, by pushing to their teams or goals to achieve at the end of the season, I think the team can do very well this season.
Okay, now moving away from domestic football and go straight to continental football, where Orlando Pirates, I believe this afternoon they get their campaign underway as they lock horns with the franchise from Lesotho. I believe the name of the club is Lioli. Last weekend we saw the very same Lesotho team, Lioli, beating their domestic team members by 5-0. As Orlando Pirates, are you not shaken by that scoreline, how well the Lesotho outfit played, won last weekend, and they are playing you guys? I believe you are in Bloemfontein, and Orlando Pirates, they are invading Bloemfontein this afternoon as they lock horns with the Lesotho franchise. So how do you fancy Orlando Pirates' chances in continental football this season?
But no, in this afternoon, I think Pirates are going to beat Diori with a big match score today.
How much?
I'm telling you right now because Pirates won't change the team a lot today.
Yes.
They won't change the team a lot today, and they're going to go for kill today. Won't be simple for those guys from Lesotho. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them in Bloemfontein today. I have confidence with that thing to say Diori is the champs of Lesotho, but in South Africa today they're going to lose that game. It's a big margin of the score.
Oh yes, I will be watching that space with a keen interest. That will the Buccaneers into Temnyama as Gambakepolo Zakepolo Mshabaga Maspalas Shuma Peketwan Zatino Salanis Bonella. Will they continue with their dominance over the Lesotho team Dioli this afternoon? Yes, you rightfully mentioned Ernest that they are the champions of Lesotho, and last weekend they won convincingly by 5-0, beating members FC. Still with the Orlando Pirates in continental football. Last season rather, we saw Orlando Pirates, they went all the way to semi-final, and we're all hoping to see the all South African affair in the CAF Champions League final. Mamelodi Sundowns taking on Orlando Pirates in the CAF Champions League, but unfortunately Pyramids FC from Egypt, they had other ideas that they dumped Orlando Pirates out in the semi-finals. Looking at the players that you guys have, do you think this season Orlando Pirates, they do have what it takes to go on all the way to the final in as far as continental football is concerned, in as far as CAF Champions League is concerned, and eventually dislodging the likes of your Al Ahly, your Esperance, and even our local team in as far as the Mamelodi Sundowns is concerned, considering that they've been doing pretty well as well in as far as continental football. So my question to you, considering that you guys bombed out last season in the semi-finals, any chance for you going all the way to the finals, and even better, lifting the trophy, which I believe you last won, how many? 31 years ago.
Yes, definitely.
And I think this season we're going to go far with the champs, because it's that game of pyramid, lead that game, then you lost it on the concentration time. But this time, we won't repeat that mistake again by we were almost. Almost
doesn't count. Remember that. Ampar Marnis Tamperni. You guys, we might just be called Saxelagangane FC Mus. Betukilik, Kusalagangane, that you guys topple Mamelodi Sundowns. CAF Champions League, Kusalagangane, which in the FIA final. You guys must get over this, get over the line and lift the thing, man.
Anyway, they were let down by that aerial weakness, conceding on corners and long balls. So I think Paris, if they can fix that, they stand a chance.
Yeah, but this season, Ernest, your team owe it to your fans to win the league, or even better, win the CAF Champions League and get that second star.
Yes, I believe.
So I
believe in the Pirates players and the coach this season.
There you have it, South Africa. Ernest, Klaas, all the way from Bloemfontein, the Orlando Pirates staunch supporter, saying that he definitely believes in his team. That is the Orlando Pirates that come this season. They will go all the way. They will get over the line. It's either in as far as the Betway Premiership or even a intercontinental football, the CAF Champions League. Will that dream becomes a reality in as far as Orlando Pirates faithfuls are concerned? Only time will tell. We will not accept. I believe the Orlando Pirates faithfuls, actually, they will not accept anything less than winning the Betway Premiership or at least CAF Champions League. Surely that will definitely put a huge smile in as far as the Orlando Pirates faithfuls are concerned, because for you guys winning cup games, you've been doing it season in, season out.
Yeah.
So it's no more that much of an achievement in as far as Orlando Pirates are concerned. You have to go next level and win the league or CAF Champions League. Or Ganjan, Ernest.
Football.
Football will kill you real death and that.
Yeah, football is something that is understandable. Especially if you have played, you understand it, then we will give Pirates hope this season to say we'll make it better than last season. Because if you check right now, we are coming back from the final. Then the boys, the spirit's still high.
Yes.
And if the spirit's still high in the camp, then we believe they will keep on doing better in their game, in this game that we're going to play today.
Okay, thank you very much. I will be wishing you all the best, especially from the South African perspective. We, the neutrals, will definitely be supporting Orlando Pirates as well this afternoon, considering that they are playing a foreign team all the way from Lesotho. Before we close our discussion, I believe Moti has got a last question for you.
Ernest, are you going to the venue?
Yes, I'm going to the game, sir.
Because I see Orlando Pirates after this encounter. They're also playing Siwelele FC at the very same venue. I think Pirates will be in Free State by the looks of things in the Betway Premiership on Tuesday. So are you also attending this upcoming league match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try and look for you there on TV, Ernest. So before we wrap our discussion, just tell us, considering that you are an Orlando Pirates fan, it goes without saying that you follow football, you love football, you drink and live, breathe football. If you can just tell us, what are you doing in your personal space in as far as football is concerned? Do you own a team? Do you coach a team? Are you playing? What are you doing in your space in as far as football is concerned, Ernest?
Right now, I'm current head coach of James FC in Hollywood in Free State. Okay. And part of the owner of that team. I'm coaching that team. I've got all divisions from the under 19 to the under 21. And personally, I'm still playing. I'm playing in the Master League at Botshabelo.
Yes.
Yeah. Currently, I'm still trying to develop those young boys to become a better players for tomorrow.
Nice.
You said you are the coach and co-owner of James FC. Am I correct if in saying that, talking of James, is it that very same James Matitilane who was playing right back for Bloemfontein Celtics back in the days?
Yes, I named my team after that, but because it's my friend.
You was your friend, that's James Matitilane?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So there you have it. Oh, yes. I'm sure James Matitilane must be very, very happy to have such a loyal friend who goes all the way and name his team after his name. So where is your team based, if I may ask? In Bloemfontein or Botshabelo?
Is in Bloemfontein?
It's based in Bloemfontein.
Yes.
Okay. Now, thank you very much. We wish you all the best. So as your team, that is James FC. You said you are campaigning in which league?
In the Travel Masters League. And my team is playing in the Hollywood Regional League in Bloemfontein.
Okay. That Hollywood League, is it the one that was SAB League or Vodacom? Which one is it?
That one was called SAB League before.
Oh, SAB League.
Under the SAB.
Oh, yes.
ABC.
Okay.
Yes.
ABC Motsipe.
Yes.
Or if you guys happen to get promotion, you'll go and campaign in the ABC
Motsipe Foundation.
Motsipe Foundation,
yes.
rather.
Yes.
Oh yes, we wish you all the best. Talking of owning a team and stuff, maybe if there's someone out there, maybe would like to partner with you or just to talk football and stuff with you, how does one get in touch with you, Ernest?
To own a team is not a simple thing, Mr. Ngogo.
It must be costly.
The difficult thing is even running a team without any sponsor.
Yes.
But with the help of my boy, it's been helping me since he have signed for contract in the PSL. Then now he's playing at Simba. Still helping me a lot in terms of buying me the balls and the kits. He's helping me a lot.
Who's that?
Neo Maema.
Neo Maema, the former Mamelodi Sundowns. So he's the one, Neo Maema is the one that's been assisting you.
A lot.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you very much. A big shout out to Neo Maema for being the good Samaritan, assisting you, Ernest, in that front together with your boys. That is the James FC. Like you rightfully mentioned, running a team is a very, very costly exercise. You're talking about the meals, the transport, and even better, assist the players on a financial term. So surely, running a team is a very, very costly exercise indeed. A big shout out indeed to from Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder and Bafana captain in the form and shape of Neo Maema, who's doing business for the Tanzanian outfit. That is Simba SC, all the way out in Tanzania. A big shout out indeed to him. So Ernest, on that note, how does one get a hold of you? Are you available on the social media or WhatsApp? How does one get hold of you if one wants to get in touch with you?
I'm available in the social. The page is James FC Football Club.
James, can you repeat that?
James FC Football Club. I'm available on the Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can get us also on the Facebook page, Lero Narabat. It's our motto.
Can you repeat that?
Lero Narabat. You find us on that page here. I've got two pages here.
I've got two pages, James FC and Runa Ribatu. Those are your Facebook pages.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you very much, Ernest, for making time to talk to us. We wish your Orlando Pirates all the best of luck this afternoon as they lock horns with the Lesotho franchise in the form and shape of... how do you pronounce this name?
Lioli or Dioli?
Dioli. I know L in Lesotho. They pronounce it D. So I suppose it's Dioli.
Yeah.
It's Dioli. It's such a tongue twister for us South Africans to pronounce these strong Lesotho names. All the best of luck, Ernest, this afternoon against Dioli FC all the way from Lesotho.
Thanks, Mr. Nobo.
That was
nice speaking to you, sir.
Oh, likewise, Bab. Please don't forget to pass my greetings, Kubo, Koleni, Abo Majiane, Libo Mia, there in Bloemfontein, Nabo Shashenko, if they're still around there in Bloemfontein.
And they're still around, I'll pass them the station, Mr. Nobo.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you made this Abo Mia, Libo Majiane. Libo, Gumang, Scooter, Gumang, yeah, that's Colin, I suppose.
It's a schoolboy and Les.
Oh, yes.
Les.
Yes, Nabo schoolboy and them.
Yeah, Colin is still around.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Ernest, for your time. That was Ernest Klaas joining us all the way from Bloemfontein, the city of roses. Moperetsewo, if you will. That is down go Mangawong. He was talking to us Orlando Pirates and stuff, and he confidently said, come this afternoon, they will just run all over the Lesotho franchise in the form and shape of Dioli FC. Will Dioli make things easy for Orlando Pirates? He went on and said, come this afternoon, this season rather, he expects Orlando Pirates to come to get some silverware in as far as intercontinental football is concerned. That is a CAF Champions League, or at least domestic football. That is a Betway Premiership. We'll be watching that space and see whether those predictions are by Ernest Klaas will become a reality. And we congratulate Orlando Pirates for their job well done, continuing dominating domestic football when it comes to cup football. Let's go for a breather. When we return, we'll be talking cricket. Oh yes, what a performance by the girls last night out in Pakistan. Oh, there's a lady there, Tasmin Brits. Remember that name, Tasmin Brits. We'll talk all that and more when we return. Pirates, Dumela Mapakania, Dumelang. Surely that's going to be the order of the day come this afternoon down in Bloemfontein as the Orlando Pirates take on the Lesotho franchise in informantship of Diole in that CAF Champions League. We wish the South African team all the best of luck. There is none other than Orlando Pirates as they get their intercontinental football underway come this afternoon. And we're in conversation with Ernest Klaas, who joined us all the way from Bloemfontein. I believe he will also be at the stadium this afternoon. So as midweek, as Orlando Pirates lock horns with the local team down in Bloemfontein, that is Siwelele FC. Now changing gears, still with the football. Oh, what is it? Do we talk football now or we go to cricket? Let's go to cricket.
Let's come back to football, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to cricket. Let's talk none other than that is the international cricket. This time around, the male Proteas, I believe they did have a date with their English counterparts. Modiba, tell us what went down in as far as the male Proteas are concerned, in as far as their English tour is concerned.
The match took place at the Trent Bridge in Nottingham. That is our very own Proteas in the T20 up against England, where it seems to be the venue is always rainy. So hence we saw in the first test, just the first series of the T20 there, the number of overs were reduced. If you can just educate listeners that in cricket, when it's raining, the numbers of overs are usually the St. Louis method, that is DLS, comes to the picture. And in that regard, England posted 54 runs for 5 after 5 overs, and South Africa, we came in and we posted 97 runs for 5 after 7.5 overs, and because of the DLS method, we managed to win that particular match by 14 runs. But Aiden Makram, for me, the vice captain, impressive in both the two series, where just that unfortunately in the second series we lost, where England were just rampant. They managed to post 304 for 2 after 20 overs, and then we came into bed and then we posted 158 after 16.1 overs. You can see that on the day we just didn't pitch up, but then Aiden Makram once again, he scored some of the runs, 28 runs in 14 balls in the first series, and then this coming second series he managed 41 runs from 20 balls. So it wasn't looking good, but then as the vice captain, it really showed that he tried his best. So let's see, because of in the third T20 series we couldn't play because the rain continued disrupting the occasion, and no team managed to bowl and bat.
Yes.
So in that regard, South Africa are back home and then going to prepare a tour against Pakistan. If you can just give the days to some of the fans who will be interested in watching our very own Proteas come October, where they'll play against a test match against Pakistan on the 12th up until the 16th of October, and then the second test match again on the 20th up until the 24th of October, and then also come November they will play T20, and then on the 28th up until the 5th, I should say the 1st, and then on the 4th up until the 8th of November, it is the ODI. So which means, and later on India as well are still on the horizon come November. So our very own Proteas will definitely have a huge schedule. But then I'm happy because even if we lost heavily last week against the very same England in the ODI, we won the series, and then this time around it was just 1-1. It was just a clocked at 1-1. So no one managed to win the series because of the rain. But so far so good. Shukri Conrad is doing well. The players are Corbin Bosch, Kagiso Rapata. They've grabbed wickets.
Vayan Mulder, Keshav Maharaj.
They're just on their peak of their own so far. I'm very impressed with their own Proteas and Coach Shukri Conrad.
Oh yes, Shukri Conrad seems to be pressing all the right buttons since he took over in as far as all the cricket formats are concerned. There is your white and your pink ball. So I mean, who goes and beat Australia out in Australia? As if that's not good enough, just and then move to England. Go and beat England as well in their own backyard. If you ask me, I will say, Pakistan, you are next on the queue and be warned.
Indeed.
And be warned. The Protea fire is burning and it is sizzling hot. Shukri Conrad and his boys. Ababa Iskelem.
Imagine they also defeated India in the test match before we played the final against Australia around December last year. So you can see that the coach is really doing well. I think if he loses a match, he makes sure he recovers on time. Something that I think Rob Walters, the outgone coach, failed to do. But also you spoke about our very own Proteas women. So Mr. Mashimbi, the coach there, he also deserves credit. And you spoke about, is it Tasman Brett?
Tasman Brett,
yes. The Nkulula Komlava, Laura Volvati. Those are the cream of our very own Proteas women.
Talking of Proteas women, remember that currently they are out in Pakistan. They are playing a 3-match ODI series. They played on Wednesday. They beat the home side, that is Pakistan, and then last night they participated in the second match, of which the Proteas, they were hoping to go and win that match and take the 2-0 unassailable lead. Oh boy, what a way to go on and win the match in Pakistan. I believe that match that was played out in Pakistan. Lahore is the city that's where that match took place. Tasnim Brits and Laura Volvart. Oh boy. Were those girls on fire last night, or were they on fire? Tasnim Brits, listen to this. He went on and posted, wait for it, 171 runs not out. That was not a test match. That's an ODI match. 46 overs for that match. It was no more a 50 overs match because the heavens opened, so the match was reduced to 46 overs. Still, Tasnim Brett managed to go on and post 171 runs not out. What a way to open the Proteas betting and her betting opening bets person, that is Laura Vorwald, Captain Fantastic. He was also not going to be outdone. She also reached triple digits. She achieved a century as well. She got her own 100 after facing 120 balls, and Tasnim Brett achieved that 171 runs with just a mere 141 balls. What a performance indeed by South Africa's opening batters. That is Tasnim Brett and Laura Vorwart. In so doing, Tasnim Brett and Laura Vorwart, they saw themselves themselves posting a mammoth 262 runs for the opening betting job. Well done indeed by Tasnim Brits and Laura Vorvat. 262 runs, and in so doing, within 46 overs, they saw themselves posting an overhaul scoreboard of scoreline of 292 runs, having lost just a mere 3 wickets. And then Pakistan, they came in, they tried to overhaul that scoreline, but all they reached was just a mere 287 runs. In so doing, South Africa, they saw themselves walking away victorious by 25 runs, courtesy of the DL Duckworth Lewis method. So in so doing, we can confirm that the Proteas women, they have taken the 2-0 unassailable lead. Tomorrow's match is just a mere formality. It will just be a dead rubber. Just Pakistan, they will just be playing for pride. They will hope that they will just come back and win tomorrow's one, and at least lose the series by 2-1. But we know our girls, the Proteas, they will be going and gunning for the whitewash. We wish our girls of all the best of luck. Still with the women's cricket, don't forget that come end of this month, the ICC Cricket Women's World Cup gets underway from the 30th of September till the 2nd of November. Come the 2nd of November, we hope that our Proteas women side, they will get the podium finish.
And I like the fact that they're busy scoring centuries, some lovely combinations there.
Quite a performance are building up to the World Cup.
Definitely, and for us to do that, I think we will be ready, because of the previous World Cup I think it was 220, we lost.
Yes.
Marginalists, I don't know if I think it was England, if I remember so well, last year. Yes. So, and I was so disappointed because we were doing well coming on. I think that if we go in that particular semi-final, we're in the final, but we just lost it. But then this time around, in this upcoming World Cup, already our players are showing that they've got a massive experience, of which it will boost Coach Mashimbi to say, come and Lara Forvat, come and make sure that you lead the team and put the South African flag very high.
Oh yes, fly the South African flag sky high with pride. That's what our Proteas women's side are doing at the moment out in the subcontinent, that is out in Asia, Pakistan to be exact. Well done, girls, with the women's cricket World Cup just around the corner. Let's hope the Proteas women's side, they will continue with their great performance. Let's quick go for a breather. When we return, we'll be talking rugby, we'll be talking Springboks and stuff. If I were to tell you what time is it out in New Zealand, I can tell you free of charge that the clocks in New Zealand, they're all stuck at 10:43. I'll tell you when we return why are all the clocks out in New Zealand are stuck at 10:43.
Getting your business seen online can be tricky and confusing. At Silly Moose Designs, we offer a comprehensive list of services that can be personalized according to your budget and your marketing goals. From hosting to ranking on search engines, we've got you covered. Visit sillymoosedesigns.co.za to get started. We'll approach your website with passion, purpose, and power. Silly Moose Designs is a proud partner of Nirvana World FM.
Ever heard a baby bellow at the top of its lungs in a public place? Far from your best music track, right? For a more beautiful note, contact Nirvana Sounds for your studio and live recordings. We engineer sound to perfection according to your specifications. We ensure crisp and clear audio-video conversions and delight your function with sound, stage and lights for hire. Our quotes are pleasurable to the ear. Contact us now on 083 945 7664. Nirvana Sounds, powered by Gospel World FM.
In a world where compassion is needed, Ashraful Aid lent a hand to the Palestinian refugees. A source of warmth in the chill of winter, we supported children and families in Jordan. An indication to humanity's resilience and the power of unity. Embrace the spirit of giving because every bit counts. Together we can make a difference. Donate today.
All summer long.
We are still tuning in to Sports Geek with the Spoiler Ngobo, co-piloting it with none other than Motiba Peter here on Nirvana World FM, your beat, your music. And we do come to you live from our Lenesia studios, south of Johannesburg. Ekole Gauteng Maboneng Wanaga. Time is definitely not on our side. Now changing gears from cricket straight to rugby. That is a bola lompoko for you. That's what they say down in Eastern Cape. Springboks, Alepoke. Rugby Championship champions last week, they rewrote history books when they visited and locked horns with the home side, that is none other than New Zealand. And so doing, the Springboks, they went on and dished and demolished, trashed, whatever the word that you want to use. That's exactly what the Springboks did last weekend, beating the home side in New Zealand with the highest score line in as far as Inter-Rugby Championship is concerned. In as far as New Zealand Test Rugby is concerned, nobody ever beat New Zealand in New Zealand with such a huge scoreline that the mighty Springboks dished last weekend. At some stage, the scoreboard read 14-0 in favor of New Zealand, and Springboks, oh boy, did they come back and flipped the script around. Eventually, the visitors, they walked away victorious. Listen to this. Wait for it. 10-43. Hence, I said all the clocks out in New Zealand are still stuck at 10-43. That is the highest scoreline that New Zealand ever lost a match in as far as the Test rugby is concerned. That is the 36 points difference. Nobody ever did that. Only the men in green and gold. What a performance by the boy. What a comeback. Rewriting history books. Beating New Zealand in New Zealand. Go Wellington by 10-43.
What a city revenge as well. So our very own players, Ernest, Yokaha Smith, Ernest, and they scored those. Amongst the players, there was a brace there from very own Cheslin Kolbe. 5 tries. Manilibok as well, surprisingly.
Oh, yes.
Came to the
he brought his scoring boots for a change.
Finally, they are not missing. Like we always
he
say,
brought his scoring boots last weekend. That is a Manilibok.
like we always criticize him and say, why miss? But this time around, he was clinical with his conversions as well as a penalty that he got. And sometimes Sasha Fanberg Mokomezulu comes to the picture. Sometimes Henry Pollard. But this time, he was given the note to say, you're going to make sure that you convert those and score the penalty. So that's a thrashing on his own. So with that, is credit to Rasi Erasmus for bouncing back in style, for making sure that because of the standings are very, very tight. We are currently number 2nd with 10 points, trailing Australia by 1 point. As Australians are seated on 11 points. And then there's New Zealand with 10 points as number 3. We are separated by a point difference. And also Argentina. So which makes things exciting. Going to play next weekend against Argentina at 5 o'clock. And then New Zealand will definitely host Australia. So, and just midweek, he just announced the squad, Rasi Erasmus, where some of the players, your Apelele Fasi, Jean-Luc Dupree and Leo Diaga, won't make it because of injuries. And there are also some absenteeism with the likes of your Gerard Steenkamp, Frans Maliebe, Salman Murat, Ketli Arance, Cameroon Hennekom, as well as Elric Lowe. So those are the players that won't be available. But then I also check in terms of the head-to-head. So we've met 26 times. We managed to win 21 times. Only 4 times for Argentina, and 1 game ended in a 16-all draw. So which shows that South Africa do have an upper hand going to play Argentina next weekend. And they must just make sure, because of definitely the fans at Kings Park Stadium will definitely come in numbers, because of I'm looking at some of the fans from the Hollywood Betway Sharks. They must make sure that they fill up that venue. So it's crucial moment whereby points will be crucial, bonus points will be crucial. So looking at the forwards players that is just called for come and honor their caps for the country, we've got Peter Staff Tutuait, Thomas Tutuait, Eben Elizabeth, our very own captain Siyakolisi, the Velko Liu, Malcolm Marx, Bonim Bonambi, Franco Mostet, Oxenche, Ruan Norke, Kwacha Smith, Archies Neyman, who just got Marnas van der Merwe, Marco van Staden, Buan Venter, Jan Hendrik Vessers, as well as Jasper Wiese. At the back, we've got Ademendi Allende, Fafti Clerk, Andre Esterhazen, Sasha Feinbeck Mkomezulu, Ethan Hooker, Cheslin Kolbe, Jesse Krill, Manili Pok, Makazole Mapimpi. It's good to see him back.
Yes.
Kanan Moody, Henry Pollard, Kobos Reinach, Morne van der Berg, Damien Willems, as well as my favorite player, Grant Williams. So you can see that these are tried and tested players, the players who are able to stand the test of time. Hopefully, they will make sure that they collect points and make sure that even when they go to Twickenham, they are able to do the double over Argentina and be able to defend this title as defending champions.
Oh yes, I'm not yet stepping off from that last week's win. Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. You New Zealand, you are not off the hook as yet. Just still with that win, don't forget that the Springboks, they managed to beat New Zealand with most of their key players not available. The likes of your Eben Etzebeth, they were not playing. The standing captain Jesse Krill was also not playing. Damien De Alinde was not in that team. Henry Pollard was not even in the 23-man squad. He was sitting up in the stand. Bongi Mbonambe, obviously, was behind. He was left behind here at home. So surely, the Springboks, they did a sterling job without some of their key players. Just imagine if your Henry Pollard, they were there, your Eben Etzebeth, even Makazole Mambimbe, who is back in this Argentina series. So surely a job well done indeed. Even Cartley Arens is still out injured. So surely the Springboks, they did a sterling job indeed. Congratulations, like you rightfully mentioned, Omani Lipok. He brought his scoring boots last weekend. He had a stellar of a game. A job well done indeed to all the men in green and gold. Erasmus and your creativity. Siam Tanda Kolisi with the leadership leading from the front. Oh boy, and what a return by Damien Willems. It's been a long time that Damien Willems had done the green and gold for the Springboks, but then last week he announced his return in style, and he showed how much of a valuable player he is. He's a very versatile player. He started the game at inside center in the absence of Damien De Alinde, and then when things got otherwise, he switched to fullback after Pelele Fasi was stretched off with that injury. So, and then still at the fullback, Damien Willems said, no ways, I'm not going to be outdone from scoring the try. He announced his return by scoring. He bulldozed his way over the line. So Damien Willems is definitely one of the guys that definitely put their hands up last weekend and had a stellar of the game. Manelipok, Damien Willems, oh boy, what a performance. Did I mention Andre Esterhazen? Oh, that's a bull. There's a pit bull at that one. Waka Smith was there in the thick of things again. All the boys, they definitely did a sterling job definitely last weekend. Congratulations in order to all the Springboks, Modiba.
Well deserved, and even when they return back locally, because our very own URC will kickstart next weekend, so hopefully there's a big game taking place there. I think we'll talk more next weekend. Leinster up against the Stormers, so I can't wait. So it's going to be a lovely rugby. But let's see if our very own South Africans will do well next week, and also a fortnight later on against the same Argentina. So it's a must win. We win these two matches, we make sure that the point difference favor us, then we are the defending champions. We would have defended the title with aplomb.
Oh yes, the equation is very simple. Springboks go out there, beat Argentina rather in both games, and you defend your trophy with so much ease. And the pain will land straight in Australia and New Zealand. Talking of Springboks and New Zealand, let's hear what Captain Fantastic Siya Kolisi had to say after that historic win when the Springboks got the better of the mighty All Blacks. There is a New Zealand for you. Here is Springboks Captain Siya Mtanda Kolisi.
Weeks for our team, and also to thank all the South Africans that came to support us. Thank you so much, and I know a lot of you come from all over the world. You didn't give up on us last week. You came through this weekend. We saw you at the hotel. I got goosebumps walking out of the hotel to see so many South African comes out. And I want to give credit to my boys. We didn't give up, and to our coach as well, to giving guys opportunity in games like this. It's a squad effort, it's a squad effort. Everybody was talking about a young team. How do you make the young teams experience? You get them to play. So thank you to them and the guys that didn't get opportunity to play in New Zealand.
Oh yes, not give up. congratulations indeed to the Springboks players who did not have who had a never die attitude, so as the fans who believed on their team that they will definitely get back to winning ways. What a way to get back to winning ways in New Zealand, Nohana, by rewriting history books in as far as beating New Zealand in New Zealand. Who does that? Only the men in green and gold. Well done, the mighty Springboks, Rase Rasmus and Captain Fantastic Siam Tanda Kolis. Let's quickly go for a breather. When we return, we'll be talking netball. The girls, they I believe they are currently touring in preparation of the Commonwealth Games that will take the center stage come next year. But we'll tell you that when we return that home are the Spa Proteas playing in preparation for the Commonwealth Games that will be held come next year, and also the under 21 netball World Cup that is taking the center stage out in Gibraltar.
Getting your business seen online can be tricky and confusing. At Silly Moose Designs, we offer a comprehensive list of services that can be personalized according to your budget and your marketing goals. From hosting to ranking on search engines, we've got you covered. Visit sillymoosedesigns.co.za to get started. We'll approach your website with passion, purpose, and power. Silly Moose Designs is a proud partner of Nirvana World FM.
In a world where compassion is needed, Ashraful Aid lent a hand to the Palestinian refugees. A source of warmth in the chill of winter, we supported children and families in Jordan. An indication to humanity's resilience and the power of unity. Embrace the spirit of giving because every bit counts. Together we can make a difference. Donate today.
Ever heard a baby bellow at the top of its lungs in a public place, far from your best music track, right? For a more beautiful note, contact Nirvana Sounds for your studio and live recordings. We engineer sound to perfection according to your specifications. We ensure crisp and clear audio-video conversions and delight your function with sound, stage, and lights for hire. Our quotes are immeasurable to the ear. Contact us now on 03 945 7664. Nirvana Sounds, powered by Gospel World FM.
24 hours a day.
If you'd read
Thank you very much to Quads featuring Dina Carroll. They gave us the song titled Just Say You Want Him. Bua fela. You've got nothing to lose. Ungafeli ngaphakathi kuhlo kwebutho la kwaZulu. Thank you very much to Quads featuring Dina Carroll and Naked. They gave us the song Just Say You Want Me. Ngalokho ubhalo cisha. Kina just say the word. Time is definitely not on our side. Time now it is 42 minutes after 12 o'clock, and you are still tuning in to Sports Geek with Spanalo Ngoba, co-piloting it with Modiba Peter here on Nirvana World FM, your beat, your music, and we are together every Saturday morning, that is between 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Now moving away from rugby and stuff and go straight to the netball courts. Netball World Cup is finally upon us. It is the Under-21 Netball World Cup. I believe it is taking the center stage out in Gibraltar. Modiba, talk to us what's happening as far as Netball World Cup Under-21 is concerned.
Definitely, as you mentioned, Gibraltar, so it will kickstarted yesterday, in fact, with the opening ceremony, and it will end on the 28th of this month. So we've got four pools, whereby in Pool A we've got New Zealand, Gibraltar, the host as well. As well as Malaysia, Islands, as well as Zambia. So Zambia will be representing Africa as well. So in Pool B, we've got the tried and tested Australia, Samoa, Scotland, Singapore, as well as Northern Ireland. So in Pool C, we've got England, Jamaica, Tonga, Wales, as well as Sri Lanka, and in the last group, that's where South Africa is residing there, with the likes of Malawi as well are part of Africa, but in the same group with South Africa and Fiji, Barbados, as well as Trinidad and Tobago. And our first game as South Africans will kickstart today later on at 7 o'clock in the evening against Barbados. So the listeners out there, the netball fans who are in need of watching this match, they must just tune into SuperSport, then they'll get this particular match. And then the next match will take place on Monday against Trinidad and Tobago. That is the 22nd.
It's going to be a tough one.
A tough one, definitely, at 10 o'clock. And then also in the evening, by the way. And then on the 23rd, then we're playing Malawi. So our very own country there, Malawi. Hopefully we'll do well, as we always dominated them in our states and head-to-head and past encounters as well. So the last game on the 24th, I think this one we will know our fate. Do we need these points to progress, or do we need this point to go to the semi-final or the final, or to play for number 5 or number 6? As you know, that's how World Cup operates. So at 7 o'clock against Fiji. So let's hope Presham Somtembo, our very own coach, assisted by Pumzama Weni, our former captain, by the Proteas former captain. Hopefully they'll put that experience into the players, and then the players will bring it home. So good luck to our very own Sport Proteas. They've done well, and then also, if I'm not mistaken, they also participated in the TNL, just to put that's confidence.
Telkom Netball League.
Telkom Netball League, they call it TNL, just to put their confidence and make sure that come the Gibraltar, they are ready to get going. So very, very, very interesting on that regard.
Oh yes, let's hope the girls, that is baby Proteas under-21 team, will definitely fly the South African flag with the sky high in that Telkom Netball World Cup that is taking the center stage out in Gibraltar. Like Modiba did mention that the opening ceremony took the center stage yesterday, and then this afternoon the game gets underway. Come 7 p.m. South Africa, they will get their campaign underway against Barbados. And now moving away from the baby Proteas to Spar Proteas, that is still a netball. I believe they've got a tough encounter ahead of them. They will be taking on the number 2 ranked team in the world in as far as netball is concerned. I believe that is New Zealand.
Definitely New Zealand, and forgetting our very own hoodie Australia as well. So those are the number 2 and number 1, by the way. So we'll kickstart the match with New Zealand on the 21st, which means it's tomorrow. Let's see. I'll come to the squads shortly, and then also on the 24th as well as the 28th. This is our tour matches against New Zealand, and then come October on the 4th, on the 8th, as well as on the 12th, we will be playing against our hoodie team Australia. Hopefully things will change around, because of during the days of Noma Plumber. We struggled to beat Australia. Hopefully, Jenny Van Dijk, our very own coach, assisted by Zenela Mtotana, can do better. So with the squad, there's Kanyesa Chawani, our very own good pass off the ball, Nicole Briet, Entle Fuchani, Kamakalo Maseko. We spoke about her. She's always fantastic. Tale Mate, Olwe Tungubani, Refilo Nketa, Nozipon Changase, Nicola Smith, Rolin Strichter, Elmie van der Berg, Shadine van der Merwe, Juanita van Donner, Yami van Veek, San Mare Fesser, and those are the players that will definitely play against both in New Zealand and Australians. So with the Spa Baby Proteas, I forgot to mention the squad as well. Jade Atkins, Amethyst Bandu, Mbali Dipoko, Luca Keane, Bianca Lube, Popina Matangare, she'll be the captain of the side, and Zara Noah, Giada Prinsloo, Luan Smith, Kiara van Eden, Kala Victor. Those are the players that will definitely participate with the reserves, with the likes of Nezia Andrews, Lisa Ingwesen, as well as Non Kubego Mchaliswa. Those are the players who will be representing the Spa Proteas. So good luck with their match tonight. Hopefully they'll emerge Barbados.
Oh yes, let's hope the Baby Proteas, they will definitely emerge victorious come this evening as they get their Netball World Cup campaign underway. Still with the Spa Proteas, that is the Netball's senior side. It is a very, very interesting indeed to see the return of Shadine Fender Merve in the Spa Proteas fold. That was after 2 years hiatus. So that will definitely give the Spa Proteas some headache when it comes to a selection. Let's hope the girls will go on and make life difficult for the that is for New Zealand and Australia in preparation of the Commonwealth Games that will take a center stage come next year. Surely the Proteas, they wouldn't have asked for very, very tough games in as far as netball are concerned, playing number 1 and number 2 in the world. surely that is a tough assignment indeed. Sure, but they always say if you want to be the best, you definitely have to play and beat the best. Talking of be the best, let's hear what the Spa Proteas head coach in the form and shape of Jenny van Dijk has to say in as far as those two tough games are underway. That is against number 1 and number 2, that is Australia and New Zealand respectively. Here is the Spa Proteas head coach Jenny van Dijk for you.
To do, and when we will hit the ground running once we get to New Zealand. But we've had a solid 10-day camp earlier on in the year, and we've been working with our players remotely. Now that's not ideal, but it's really at least a step in the right direction for us. So we could bring in different combinations on different weekends and just work with them, just traveling around to most of the bigger provinces with the most players, and that's really helped us a lot. So yes, we've done the bulk of the work, but there's still a lot that we now need to combine into as a unit when we get there. So we've got our work cut out for us.
Oh yes, be rest assured, the Spa Proteas, they definitely have their work cut out. Playing number 1 and number 2 in the world, it's not going to be pap and milk at all. It is going to be tough indeed, but as long as you know the bigger goal is the preparation for the Commonwealth Games that will take center stage come next year. So surely the Spa Proteas, they wouldn't have asked for the best tough games in preparation for that tournament. Let's quickly go for a breather. When we return, we'll be wrapping things up as we talk motor racing. I believe this weekend all roads rather they lead to Azerbaijan. Kabelo, it's either you love me or you leave me.
It's either young panda or young yega. Mawufuna isikele msamfuthu ungasithenga. Angisangalana ngithi ngizochaza wena. Ubuke tu uzela uzokhanda isimeka. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone.
time, you see. Getting used to people looking at me. Getting used to people cheating on me, hating on me. But still that never fazed me. Instead it just makes me stronger. Check my game, sustain it for long. Competition, please don't bother. Cause after me, there'll just never be another. Mkulo wami tesho lami bafethu. Mkulo wami uyangidlisa bafethu. Ngicela ningandlela umona bafethu. Damn, I work hard, please bafethu. Yazi ukuthi abantu bonke abakwazi ukumthanda. Kodwa bakhona bazongifelayo. Ngijabulisa abaningi, mfundisa abaningi, nawe woza. Chesa, it's either uyangithanda or uyangiyeka. Mawufuna isikele msamfuthi ungasithenga. Angizange lana ngithi ngizochaza wena. Ubuke tu uze la uzokhanda isimeka. It's either uyangithanda or uyangiyeka. Mawufuna isikele msamfuthi ungasithenga. Angizange lana ngithi ngizochaza wena. Ubuke tu uze la uzokhanda isimeka. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either you love me or you leave me alone.
It's either you love me or you leave me alone. It's either uyangithanda or uyangiyeka. You love me or you leave me alone. That is Kabelo, the former TKZ.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a founder, a member of TKZ. We had the likes of Tukulo. Talking of Tukulo, I believe Tukulo is late.
Yes.
I believe he passed away 2 years ago. He was the son of also the late football legend in the foremanship of Screamer Shawalala, who was the manager at Orlando Pirates at the time of his death. That is Tukulo, who was also the founder member of TKZ, so as Zwai Bala of the Bala brothers. But this time around, we played Kabelo Mabalana, who gave us the song. It's either you love me or you leave me alone. Talk of Kabela believer these days, he is a pastor. At some stage, he had the problem with the drugs, but he overcome the substance abuse. And these days, he's officially Pastor Kabelo Mabalana. You can always change your life around. That is, thank you. That is the Kabelo Mabalana. Time is definitely not on our side. As we wrap things up, let's quickly look at what's happening as far as F1 motor racing. I believe this weekend all roads lead to Azerbaijan. Modiba, talk to us. What's happening as far as Formula One motor racing is concerned?
Speaking of Azerbaijan, our very own Oscar Piastri, who's been on form this current season, won this last season's race. So, and I'm looking also as Max Verstappen. I'm saying ever since that 3 weeks break, he came in and became the different Max Verstappen, where he went on to play a race at his home turf in Dutch there, so the Dutch Grand Prix, and then he managed to finish second, although Oscar Piastri was the winner. But then they went on to play the Italian Grand Prix. He managed to win that Italian Grand Prix. I'm like, oh, this is a different Max Verstappen. Hopefully, if he gets to win tomorrow, he will be making it 2 out of 2 back-to-back wins, of which we never saw it with him this current season. Although he's got 3 wins as a race, and you look at Oscar Piastri, 7 victories so far this season with his teammate Lando Norris. They're doing ever so well, fantastically well. So I think for me, one of them will be looking to win a race tomorrow when the main Grand Prix is taking place. But then I'm fancy Max Verstappen to continue where he left off and make sure that he reduces the number of gaps on the standings, because if you check the standings as well, Oscar Piastri still tops the standings, of which he stands a huge chance to win this current 2025 F1 motor racing definitely season. Yes, so 324 points, Lando Norris 293. You can see that the difference is 31 points. Max Verstappen 230, so he's number 3, so he's trailing Oscar Piastri with 94 points, which means he needs close to 4 to 5 races to finish. And you look at some of the races that are left for the season, only 7 to go. This coming weekend, Azerbaijan will be the 17th race of the season. So Max Verstappen,
how many races left?
7 races.
7
races in total
left,
is 24 races for the season. Just like in motorsport, where also Francisco Bagnaia, the defending champion, is struggling. So and Mark Marquez and also his brother Alex Marquez are doing well. So for Ducati there. So this time around, you come to F1 motor racing, you realize that Max Verstappen is trying to pick up the pieces, but then he needs to win and make sure that he pushes that. But in terms of the individual, should I say the team cars constructor, Already, McLaren are 620, of which is just too much. So I don't see anyone catching up with them. They'll definitely win this team Qatar this race. But with the individuals, Oscar Piastri for me stands for me. But Max Verstappen needs to make sure that he pushes out and emulate the very same Oscar Piastri and his teammate Lando Norris.
Oh yes. By the look of things, it looks like it is a game over for other constructors. Definitely McLaren. They seem to have this season, 2025 season, in the bag. They are just cruising indeed. Piastri, Norris, it looks like it's going to be a two-horse race. Max Verstappen, yes, he would love to defend his trophy, but by the look of things, it looks like he left it a little bit too late.
Yeah, he really was struggling. Excuses, getting upset, and things not going well.
Blaming everyone except himself.
Except blaming as well the car, the Red Bull car. So excluding himself, so which was surprising for me. But hopefully he managed to sit down, fix here and there. That's why he managed to win the Italian Grand Prix. Hopefully he will do the same tomorrow in Azerbaijan.
Oh yes, time is definitely not on our side. Without any further ado, let's try just quickly rush things up with football, starting with the domestic football. Just looking at the fixtures this weekend, what can we expect in as far as Betway Premiership is concerned?
School United will host Golden Arrows. Mangoba is really struggling. I saw him losing another midweek as well. I'll come to that shortly. Stellenbosch will host Richards Bay. Stellenbosch, I don't know what went wrong. They're still in the ICU following that loss against Pirates in the final. So they lost midweek against Amazulu 2-1. So, and Mamelodi Sundowns, that's Stellenbosch for you. The first loss of the season. Steve Parker's not doing well. So I don't know what happened, but they're not busy with the continental matters are concerned. I think they'll definitely play in the second preliminary round because of the currently Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. And Kaizer Chiefs will play Kabuskop of Angola. Let's see if they'll do well later tonight at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I should say. So also Mamelodi Sundowns will host Durban City. I think Durban City, for me, they're doing well in the market.
They're the complete surprise package.
Exactly, and they're busy signing quality players. I'll come to Terence Mashoko comes to mind of Mamelodi Sundowns as well as just joined Durban City.
The left back
as well. Gavin Nant has just joined Gavin Nant there at Durban City. So with the legs of Lupumulo Sifumba who comes from Cape Town City as well. So they're doing so well. And then also another fixture that is taking place. Orbit College will play Marumo. This are Marumo Gallants as well. And then Mamelodi Sundowns will play Durban City at 8 o'clock this evening. So those ones will definitely join SuperSport. Tomorrow there's only one game taking place. Polokwane City will host Chipa United. Let's see, because they've just won their first match against Orbit College midweek, and Polokwane City managed to beat Golden Arrows 2-1. So I think there's too much pressure here. I'm looking at John Maduka of Magesi. I'm looking at Lehlaono Losema. Lehlaono Losema is not doing well with Zwelele FC. Has already suffered 4 losses. And should I say 5 losses? John Maduka 3. And I drawn 3. So they are winless so far, my case. So and so far it's not looking good. Let's see this coming weekend, midweek as well. Zwelele FC, as we are speaking with Ernest on the call, that is he going to Free State Stadium? They're playing Orlando Pirates on Tuesday, 7:30, and then on the 24th, during Heritage Day, Golden Arrows will host Mamelodi Sundowns against his former team there at 3 o'clock. Kaizer Chiefs, Marumo Gallants. I think Kaizer Chiefs are still wounded. Marumo Gallants have drawn Mamelodi Sundowns surprisingly, so midweek 1-1. TS Galaxy will host Amazulu, Resurgent Amazulu as well. They're doing better under Athazwan. Richards Bay against winless Magesi. So let's wait and see. And then also at 7:30, Skokun United will host Chipa United, and also Orbit College up against Polokwane City. Those are the upcoming matches midweek. So points will be crucial. As we know, Kaizer Chiefs, the Pirate Ways with Nasreddin Nabi. Let's see going forward, because things were not going well.
Oh yes, now we're moving away from South African football. Going elsewhere, there is England, to be exact, English Premier League. What's going on in that front end? But I believe one of the big games this weekend, it is Manchester City. I believe they do have a date with Arsenal, which I believe it's going to be the highlight of the English football this weekend.
And another tough game as well, Man United up against Chelsea. So those are the games of the weekend. What a weekend you are in
the
for.
FIFA Club World Cup champion, that is Chelsea.
Exactly, and you check Manchester United, they were thrashed last weekend by Man City 3-0. So Ruben Amorim, things are not going well. Pep Guardiola is saying, I want my revenge. So he managed to avenge that particular match by 3-0 last weekend. So this fixtures are as follows. 1:30, as we would have left the studio, Liverpool will host Everton. Later on, on at 4 o'clock. Brighton up against Tottenham Hotspur. Burnley will host Nottingham Forest as well, and West Ham United up against Crystal Palace. Wolves up against Leeds United, and 6:30, as I spoke, Man United up against Chelsea. Those other games that will kickstart at 4 o'clock, excluding Liverpool and Everton at 1:30, and then Fulham up against Brentford. Then tomorrow, Bournemouth up against Newcastle at 3 o'clock. So is Sunderland up against Aston Villa, and then Arsenal up against Man City. What a game. So, and I'm looking at the standings currently. Arsenal second on the log, Man City at number 8, Man United number 14. Things are not going well for Coach Ruben Amorim. Is the deja vu of last season, so they need to improve going forward.
It never rains, but it pours for Manchester United. The Red Devils, they lost 3-0 in the Manchester derby last weekend, and this weekend they do have a tough encounter against the mighty Blues, and also the FIFA Club World Cup champions in the form and shape of Chelsea. Their head coach, Ruben Amorim, made himself very clear following that 3-0 loss that he will not change his philosophy. He dared the Manchester United management. He told them that if you want changes, if you want philosophies change at Manchester City, you can rather fire me. You can rather change the man himself. He was referring to himself that he's not going to change any tactics. He's not going to change any philosophy. So it looks like the backlines are drawn between the Manchester United head coach and the Manchester United management. Let's hear what the man himself, who is in trouble, that is Ruben Amorim, had to say following their disappointing 3-0 loss against Manchester City. Here is Manchester United head coach in the form and shape of Ruben Amorim.
And I accept. So it's not a record that you should have in Manchester United. There are a lot of things that you have no idea what happened during these months, but I accept that. But I'm not going to change. When I want to change my philosophy, I will change. If not, you have to change the man. So, and we'll talk about that every game that we lose. I don't believe in that in the system or whatever. So I play my way, and I'm going to play my will until I want to change. Champion.
Quote unquote,
Sure.
I am not going to change my philosophy. If you want to change the philosophy, then change the man. Basically, he meant if you want to change the philosophy, fire me. I'm not going to change anything.
He's ready for dismissal, under siege, under pressure, under scrutiny. Imagine a team of Manchester United where we respected them during the days of, say, Alex Ferguson, always winning the league. Every time, this time, number 15, remember last season, now currently number 14 is the reflection of last season. So 2 losses already. So it's not doing well. You're playing Chelsea, the FIFA World Cup champions, at Old Trafford. Can we string an upset? We'll have to wait and see, because of Chelsea will be saying we want to consolidate on our number 5 position, because currently they're seated 5th on the log. So things are just not going well. I think I foresee Chelsea winning this one tomorrow. Should I say today? So it's going to be a lovely match.
Prophet of doom in as far as Manchester United is concerned. That is you, Motiva Peter. Surely, Manchester United fans, they're not happy with
like
your prediction. Indeed, they just cannot afford another loss following that 3-0 drubbing by their across-town rivals in the form and shape of Manchester City in that Manchester derby. Now, moving away from English Premier League straight to Spain and check how do things look in as far as Spanish football is concerned. That is La Liga for you.
Some of the teams were busy in the UEFA Champions League, but there were matches that played last week. Osasuna winning 2-0 against Rayo Vallecano. Barcelona 6-0 thrashing of Valencia. Espanyol winning 3-2 against Mallorca. Levante playing 2-2 against Real Betis. Celta Vigo playing 1-1 draw against Girona. Athletic Madrid winning 2-0 against Villarreal. Athletic Club there losing 1-0 at home against Alaves. Real Sociedad losing 2-1 at home against Real Madrid. Real Madrid that seem to be doing well so far.
Oh yes, they've won all their games. 4.
Yeah, they are really on form of their own this current season. Getafe winning 2-0 against Oviedo. So as we speak about them, they are currently number 1, Real Madrid on 12 points, followed by Barcelona on 10 points. Espanyol at number 3 on 10 points as well, with level with Barcelona, and number 4, I'll stick with top 5 due to some constraints, with 9 points, and lastly Athletic Club. And you look at Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Espanyol, they're currently unbeaten. So very interesting so far.
Oh, very, very interesting indeed. Still with Spanish football, I believe this last night they got this weekend's fixture underway where Real Betis got the better of Real Sociedad. And then this afternoon, Girona, they welcome Levante, while the current log leaders, Real Madrid, they welcome Espanyol. Villarreal, they host Osasuna, while Sevilla, they're on the road to Alaves. Atletico Bilbao, they visit Valencia. And then I come tomorrow, we get to see Celta Vigo, they visit Rayo Vallecano, while Atletico Madrid, they visit Mallorca. Real Oviedo, they're on the road to Elche, and then the defending champions Barcelona, they welcome Getafe. There is tomorrow. That's how things look in as far as Spanish football is concerned. Now moving away from Spain and go land straight out in Italy, and we get to see how things are looking as far as Serie A is concerned. There is Italian football. We get to see that Cagliari, they last night they got this weekend the fixtures underway when they beat Lecce by 2-1. That is Lecce, that is a Cagliari who were on the road to Lecce, but they managed to beat the home side 2-1. And then today we got to see Genoa. They're on the road. They visit Bologna, while the old lady Juventus, they're also on the road to Verona. The San Siro boys and AC Milan, they visit Udinese. And then I come tomorrow, we'll get to see Lazio. They play host to Roma. Torino, they also welcome Atalanta. There is also tomorrow. While Parma, they are on the road to Cremonese. Fiorentina, they play host to Como. Inter Milan, they welcome Sao Solo. And then come Monday, the defending champions in the form and shape of Napoli, they do have a date with Pisa. That's how things are stand in as far as the Italian football is concerned. There is a Serie A for you, Mudiba.
Indeed, so things are happening back home. Muzepe Foundation, they've got fixtures as well throughout Lokiko for both Saturday and Sunday. Midlands Wanderers up against Highbury. Black Leopards will host Lorima United. Lions, I should say, Uppington City up against Gomorrah of Roy Mahamud, University of Pretoria, up against Hungry Lions. Remember, Kwanele Kopo is the head coach of this University of Pretoria. Tomorrow, the Bees Inyosi, they'll host Milford FC. Then Listerford City, there up against Vesta Football Academy, coached by Clinton Lassen. By the way, Cape Town City, they're really struggling currently after that relegation. I remember they even lost last week against Castrick Stars by an odd goal to nil. They'll host Kruger United. Baroka FC goes to the top of the standings. Castrick Stars, whom are top with 3 games, unbeaten with 9 points. The Bees at number 2 with 6 points. Milford 6 points as well, separated by goal difference. There's Highbury there at number 4 with 5 points, and Venda Football Academy at number 5 with 4 points. So it's already happening. Plenty of action this coming afternoon.
Oh yes, so that's how we come. That's how we come to an end of today's show. Time is definitely not on our side, Modiba. Once again, thank you very much to our interview that we had with our guest that is in the form and shape of Ernest Klaas, who joined us all the way from Bloemfontein, Haga, Free State. And don't forget that if you are in Johannesburg, Gauteng and surroundings, don't forget to make your way to Ellis Park. That's where the 87th Carling Currie Cup final takes the center stage as the home side, the pride of Johannesburg. That is a Fidelity ADT Lions. They welcome the boys from the Diamond City. That is a Suzuki. Let's hope may the best team win in as far as the Carling Currie Cup 87th edition is concerned. Come next week, if you're in Durban, you know exactly what to do. Make your way to Kings Park Stadium, buy those tickets, go out and support the home side. That is none other than the mighty Springboks in their pace to defend the rugby championship as they lock horns with the Los Pumas. That is Argentina for you. Come next week Saturday. On that note, Motiba, that's a sign off.
Indeed, and I'll close with Kaizer Chiefs. Remember, we said they fired coach Nasreddin Nabi, the coach whom, remember, last season they won 11 matches without a victory. This current season, you check the stats, 39 matches, only won 15, drawn 10, and lost 14. So things were just not happening. Now imagine you leave Khalil Benin Youssef as the assistant coach and Cedric Gaza to take over, but the team wins 3 out of 3 matches. You come back, and then the team get to be thrashed 3-1 by Skokun United midweek. That's how things did not go well, but there's still a report that has been brought in. So let's see. Hopefully, they'll decide to finalize matters during the week and alert the listeners and the Kaizer Chiefs fans. So with that, it's a very good afternoon, and the name still remains Mudiba Peter, and let's meet again next weekend.
Oh yes, it is a great afternoon indeed. Let's do this once again. Come next week, Saturday, same time, same place here on Nirvana World FM. Your beat, your music. Till then, I am Spanalo Ngobo, and it is
bye bye.
Bye bye.